Okay, here we have a two-stage integration question. In part A they tell us we're going to use integration by parts, and in part B they tell us to use a particular substitution, so the methods are given. Part A I'm not going to say much about. This is about the most straightforward case of integration by parts. In your chapter 6 notes, that's about halfway through. If you follow the first or second example in your notes, you shouldn't have any difficulty with part A. And then part B, we've got a given substitution, so you always start by putting u equals x squared plus 5 on the right hand side of the page, working out du by dx and following that through so you know how to replace the dx at the end of the integral as the first priority. It's reasonably obvious what will happen to the square root of x squared plus 5 in terms of turning it into u, and you can use a certain power of u to denote the square root. This x is not immediately obvious what's going to happen with it. Sometimes you do have to rearrange your substitution, but on other occasions, and I think this is one of those, the thing you're substituting in with dx will have an x on the bottom of it. So if you're careful with your fractions, you'll be able to cancel this x out with an x on the bottom of what you substituted for dx, and it will drop out in terms of u really quite nicely. Once you've got that in a form, you can integrate in terms of u. Don't forget, do the integration, and then don't forget at the end to replace the u's by x squared plus 5, so the answer is given in terms of x. And don't forget your thing on the end, your plus c.